In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Evan Marshall will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Garcia will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Here's big Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Line hard into left. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Stanton isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Aaron Hicks is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the 1 and 2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Yasmani Grandal is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
For the White Sox.
Luis Robert stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Fouled away. 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Another one sent foul. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. And boy, this almost got him out of the inning, but you'll see that he just couldn't quite get there as he went into the tuck and roll afterward, and this winds up a 2-out double. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And here's a ball hit in the air. No chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Ground ball left side. Anderson brings it in. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. Shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fouled off. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And that baby's gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. And that is 27 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Kelvin Herrera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Somebody always takes an offer. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Garcia is right there, 1 down. Stepping up to the plate, Torres. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Headed after it is Mazzara, and it's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope. Count is 2-1.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazzara will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Leury Garcia starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with another 0-2. This pitch is popped up and a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
2-2. Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Tim Anderson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. That's by him for strike 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Eloy Jimenez becomes out number 2 this inning. Nomar Mazara is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Line towards center field. Hicks is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. So striding in, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Second baseman, DJ.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To first. Andujar fields it cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Kevin Biggio comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Brandon Drury is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. And this one's on the ground for Encarnacion at third. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. He's ready. Now the pitch. Chopper to short. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. Last half of the 7th here, and next the dangerous power threat, Edwin Encarnacion.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Liner toward right center. Fisher moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Boom goes the dynamite. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 54 thus far, as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Left center, base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
The left fielder.
At the plate, Mike Tauchman. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. And it's fouled away. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
High in the air out to center field. Alfred's under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Standing in now, Anthony Alford. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. At the plate now, Bo Bichette trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first, not in time, so now everybody's safe. As a look, now the pitch.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Torres hit the bag. Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit, and now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 0-1 the count from the stretch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in for the Jays, Brandon Drury. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Trey Mancini. He singled his last time up.
Designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if this teammate can bring him home.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a high drive. Get up, baby. Get up, baby. Get up. Oh, yeah. Home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now batting. The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, lifted into the air out towards center field. Alford's on his horse, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Jordan Romano answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble. Gurriel is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly on to first, and this will remain a tie ball. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. That just misses off the inside for ball one. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, he's pitched great, and I know he wants this CG, but a walk right here could be the end of the line.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Bo Bichette is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing, and he pops him up. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. Ken Giles is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 51, Ken.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Mike Tauchman. Popped up. Guerrero is there. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Yankees down to their final out, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. He's set, and the pitch. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happening.
So here's Trey Mancini. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave. Stepping in, Domingo Santana, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Domingo Santana becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Carlos Santana comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Well, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1-0. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Mancini has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner and add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Greg Allen is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Just hung in there on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. Nick Whitgren comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Miguel Andujar. Swing and a high drive. Get up, baby! Get up, baby! Get up! Oh, yeah! Home run! So a solo shot here to left center field, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
for the Yankees, the left fielder,
and digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Solo shot to right center as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
now batting, the center fielder, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini, skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Dominic Leone takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Now pitching for the number 50.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now 5-3.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was a double play victim last time around. Smoke toward third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out to center field. Mercado is there to put it away and finally put.
Leading off for the Indians, the catcher, Sandy León.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman fouled off. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. First pitch on its way. Jose Ramirez is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Ball one.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. See, coming up now to get this inning going.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Jose Ramirez goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Cesar Hernandez is at the plate as he watches ball one. 1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Last strike now for Cleveland. Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Full count still. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Popped up, and no one will get this one.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken game one of the series. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. From the stretch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Right fielder coming on. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. No balls and a strike to count.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Ranging back is Bradley. Boom goes the dynamite. So a three-run shot to right center field, his second of the game, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time.
A solo shot here to left. 34 home runs now on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Stepping in now, Kyle Higashioka. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Walden features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of the bat on. He throws hard, and the slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that first pitch of the at-bat.
The first baseman,
Mitch Moreland, is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So here now is Jackie Bradley. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Andrew Benintendi is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And right into the shift, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. Alex Verdugo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is so 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors and no one left on base. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He's got it 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela. He went down on strikes last time up. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
The designated hitter.
Next for New York, Gleyber Torres. And he lays off there, 1-0. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw.
That ball is absolutely crushed.
A solo shot here to left. Home run number 56 on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Colton Brewer takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center.
And it's a home run. And he's running around them bases grinning like a possum eating a sweet tater.
A solo home run there for Aaron Judge, giving him an even 150. And the lead is now 7-2. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
On a line, that's a base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and 1 strike. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Throw into second. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
So here's Michael Chavis now, and I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Devers stands at second with 2 gone. 1-2 now. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Devers ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He will score as they now trail by only 3. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! Digging in now, Christian Vasquez. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Riding in once again, Trey Mancini. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. And it's gone. That one cut through the sky like a hot knife through butter. A solo shot down the line in right. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Ryan Brazier is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. At the plate, Luke Boyd. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He's there and records the first out. Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Giancarlo Stanton started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Vasquez moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. Swing and a line drive. Mancini is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Called a strike on. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Strike 3. Good night, Boston. So the Bronx Bombers, should they come out on top in this one, would set an all-time record for wins in a season.
Yeah, and I don't think we need to emphasize what a monumental accomplishment that would be. It would be one heck of a feather in the cap for this team, who has already tied one of the most hallowed records in all of baseball.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's another 1-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Rowdy Tellez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's 1 for 5. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Next to bat for Toronto, Danny Jansen. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Wilmer Font is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Fisher's on his horse. He's there and records the first out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
1-0 the count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at 3rd, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Trey Mancini stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Grichuk is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tighten. Derek Fisher the next to bat. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Mancini moving back. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Joe Hen.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Ready once again, Lourdes Gurriel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
He brings it in, and the Yankees continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. So the Yankees have just eclipsed the 1906 Chicago Cubs and 2001 Seattle Mariners for Major League Baseball's all-time regular season wins record.
Wow, an amazing feat, to say the least. This is now a historic team. Interesting, though, neither of those clubs went on to win the World Series, but I don't imagine that fact will give these guys pause. They're going to roll into October with a world of confidence.
Heidi Watney met with the players earlier. Heidi, where do you sense this team is mentally coming into this division series?
Matt, I visited with several players and coaches ahead of this opening game of the division series, and one thing I noticed was a sense of calm or a quiet confidence. They feel like there isn't much standing in their way as long as they can continue to do what got them here. Well, that's easier said than done, but there is a lot of belief in this clubhouse right now.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here it comes now to Andrus. Grounded up the first baseline. Well, the Yanks came into the season with sky-high expectations, and now they have a shot to make good on them as they'll start their 4th straight postseason bid.
No doubt about it, Matty. You look at the talent on this roster from day one. You know the fans in the Bronx wouldn't accept anything less than a trip to the World Series, and they're 7 wins away from making that happen.
Count even at 2-2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about them.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here now the 2-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
That's foul off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff. Up next for the Rangers, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Base hit into right center. So now to the plate, Danny Santana, as he'll take a look at ball one. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone 8 for 12. He's taken him deep once. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. 2-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chu has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Miguel Andujar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Santana is there. 2 gone. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And they start him out away with a cold strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder on the run. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Skied into very shallow right. Chu has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying. seventh inning ready to roll. And here comes the first baseman, Ronald Guzman. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And he misses there. 1-2.
1-2.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Todd Frazier is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. One strike now from Cole. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Robinson Chirinos is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. One strike now from Cole. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will 2-3 go the Rangers. They lead it 2-1. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Frazier is there, and that's the first out. One gone here in the Yankees seventh, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Santana is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Guzman is there, and it's a very... Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Rougned Odor is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So he sets him down swinging. Rougned Odor goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Elvis Andrus comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone with all different options.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, Christmas come early for the batter right there. Down 0-2, and he gets a cookie, middle cut. The pitcher's lucky he's getting this ball back.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A wave and a miss made him reach.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Shin-Soo Choo is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Behind 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. 1 left for Texas as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch popped up. And they'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Chu, and it's gone. That one cut through the sky like a hot knife through butter. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as we are all knotted up at 2.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chu has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gleyber Torres. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Swinging a ground ball to 3rd. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Joey Gallo. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Joey Gallo is retired to kick off the inning. Danny Santana stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
1-1 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Digging in, Ronald Guzman. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. In there, strike 1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that Cody Allen enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. First pitch on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's a home run. And he's running around them bases, grinning like a possum eating a sweet tater. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
So the Yankees have taken Game 1 of this division series.
Yeah, but remember, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win is really more meaningful in this round than it would be in the LCS or the World Series. Now, if they can win Game 2, they will be really in a comfortable position.
And how about for the Rangers?
Well, they will be pretty desperate to win Game 2 to even this thing up, Matty, for the reason Dan just mentioned. Game 2's outcome's really going to advance the narrative of this series.
So the Yankees grabbed an early advantage in the series with a big win in Game 1. Heidi, what can you report about what they're thinking heading into Game 2?
Well, Matt, thanks. Talking with the team and their coaches earlier, they stressed the importance of this game today. They said taking the first one was great, and it's always a confidence builder. But if they don't take care of business in Game 2, that first win doesn't really mean that much. A 2-0 lead in a 5-game series, though, now that is something they can get excited about.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
A ball and a strike now. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Robinson Chirinos is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-1 the count. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And now pitch on the way. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They still trail it here 2-1.
For the Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Number 29.
Line hard, but foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. In his career against Mike Minor, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Frazier's up with it. And quickly, there are 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Popped him up. Odor waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Danny Santana. In there for strike one, 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Todd Frazier is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits to this point. Get hard back up the middle. Odor has it, and a good throw gets him. One gone. So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
So here's Trey Mancini. Chirinos shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Pops this one up. Guzman has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs. Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the first baseman, Ronald Guzman. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Here it comes now to Andrews. Elvis Andrews stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Luke Farrell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And that baby's gone. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His second home run of the game, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the ninth, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing for the opposition.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Guzman battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number one. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
I know one thing, with this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. You've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well, so I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
Rafael Montero answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble. In now, Torres. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Santana is in his tracks now. And that's out number two. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a bouncing ball hits a Frazier down at third. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. To the plate now for Texas.
Leading off for the Rangers, the designated hitter,
Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Joey Gallo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high, nasty, diving out of the zone.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Joey Gallo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Robinson Chirinos is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Sanchez puts the tag on him, and that'll do it. So the Yankees get another big postseason win to take a 2-0 stranglehold on this best-of-5 division series.
Yeah, Matty, this appears to be a team on a mission right here. They're firing on all cylinders and are now only 1 win away from advancing to the league championship series.
D-Row, they're looking awfully solid. It's going to take a total reversal for them to overcome at this point. Now, it has happened before, so if you're on the other side, you take a day off to clear your head and hope you can come back out and just try to get 1 win at a time.
Let's go down to the field with Heidi Watney for a report on what she took away from her talks with the players. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. Up 2-0. They certainly have a lot to feel good about. They said they're confident they're going to wrap up this series today, although they also acknowledge that nothing should change for them. They still have to play good baseball and execute on their chances, and that requires focus and not looking ahead to what might be next. They know they have to take care of business in this contest first.
Ready now, Trey Mancini. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Mancini.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Solak's got it, and there's one gone. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He brings a 4 for 12 line. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Gallo is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2. So striding forward now, Luke Voigt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fouled away. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Boom goes the dynamite. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Chirinos over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready. Here's the first offering.
For the Rangers, the first base.
And that misses for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Here's the 1-1.
Hey. 1 ball.
2 out, nobody on. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Cody Allen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Cody Allen.
Aaron Hicks is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or if he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela.
The shortstop.
Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. Santana will wait on it. And he will put it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Willie Calhoun. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
But that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
And the run is in to score from second.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game. As there are quickly 2 away now. Danny Santana is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Hard hit ball to second. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Rougned Odor is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Luke Farrell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at 3rd. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here's Trey Mancini. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Solak's on the move. And it's a home run. And he's running around them bases grinning like a possum eating a sweet tater. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that misses, ball 1. Fouled off. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And the pitch. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2-for-4 for the game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And it's fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. There's a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way down the first baseline. Grounded softly to the right. Fielded cleanly. On to first with it himself is Guzman, and the inning is. Here's Todd Frazier now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Behind 0-2 now. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Standing in, Nick Solak. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Frazier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 3-1 to him now. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Willie Calhoun swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and Rafael Montero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Popped him up. Odor over to his right. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air to right field. Solak is there, 2 down. In now, Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that in? So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. 1-0 the count. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 the count.
Now the 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Stanton is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch. Robinson Chirinos comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
1-2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the Yankees have cleared their first hurdle. They're headed to the AL Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
So the Yankees have stamped their passport to the League Championship Series.
Matt, they dominated the division series from beginning to end. I'm sure they're riding high, and they should be. They're going to set their sights now on who they're facing in the next round.
And how about for the Rangers?
Well, they obviously lost their way in this series, and they'll probably go into the offseason with lots of regrets for how this all ended for them. But they did have a commendable season, and I expect them to be back in the postseason mix next year.